Hi everyone, I have created a course on Udemy called Zoho CRM Crash Course for Programmers, and I'm just making this video to explain what this course is about. This is actually a course which is intended to be a course for programmers to get a good understanding of how the Zoho CRM works. And it was mostly, I created this because when I learned about Zoho CRM, I found that it was somewhat difficult to find documentation with the information about like even the basic stuff. So this is just a quick overview of what you have in the course. So the first section has the basics, which has the information about the different CRM modules and how you can add custom fields to Zoho CRM modules, as well as how you can create entirely new custom modules. And then I have a little feature tour where I show like other things that you have in the Zoho CRM which is relevant to developers. And then I have this section on this deluge script programming language. And this was one of the things which was a little tricky for me to get started with. And what I've done is I've created a chapter where I think that this is going to be the fastest way for people to learn this deluge scripting language. I explained how to do that even in the preview video, and you can take a look at it, and then if you think that makes sense, you can go ahead and get this course. And then I talk about the Zoho REST API. Now, Zoho REST API is very intriguing in the sense that getting started can be, the documentation for it can be just completely all over the place, but it's not very hard to actually get going with it once you get the basics. So this is the course is going to teach you those basics so that you can get started with the Zoho REST API very quickly. And then I have this chapter which just talks about some other programming concepts which are related to which are possible in Zoho CRM. And then the final chapter is the conclusion, where I talk about some stuff to watch out for, as well as how you can find information quickly when you're doing Zoho CRM coding. So this course will be very useful for people who are just getting started with Zoho CRM, but they already have some background in programming. And the reason for that is that I don't actually go into the basics of how to learn this deluge script language. I assume people already know the syntax, and they are more concerned with getting started with actually using it in the context of Zoho CRM. And in case you are not familiar with Zoho CRM at all, one of the things that I will add is that Zoho is, the utility of Zoho CRM is really multiplied if you get it as part of what is called the Zoho One bundle, which the Zoho One bundle include, other than the CRM, it also includes marketing tools and help desk software, productivity software, just a lot of stuff. And that's, by the way, that's exactly why I first of all got into the Zoho ecosystem. It also has this very interesting Sales IQ live chat widget, which can integrate with Dialogflow and stuff. And that's sort of how I first learned about Zoho. And then once I got into it, I understood that it's a really vast ecosystem. And of course, I had not even really I didn't know much about Zoho. It's a sort of like a sleeping giant of a company, in my opinion. And unless they, I hope they don't do anything, or I'm not like cursing them or something. But unless they make some major missteps, I see them becoming a real like a giant in the technology space in the next decade or so. In any case, this is the course I've created, and if you are interested in the topic, I would encourage you to go and take a look at it. It's right now, I see that there's a big discount on Udemy. Of course, I don't really know how this deal system works on Udemy. I've heard that they are like permanent deals, so I'm not sure about that either. In any case, I can tell you that no matter what, this is a good price for this course, especially if you want to get going with learning this Zoho CRM and want to do it soon. And this whole, the entire stuff is 2 hours of lectures. And I think that it's probably one of the fastest ways to get started with Zoho CRM if you are a programmer.